Hi everyone, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, here with my Tuesday video that I'm doing on a Wednesday. Yesterday I ran out of time and a lot of stuff going on with the holiday coming up tomorrow, but I wanted to bring you my video real quick, so I'm going to do a simple card using the new Hobby Haven DSP. And I'll show you that in just a minute. I just want to remind you that Stampin' Up is having their Black Friday sale right now. A lot of stuff has already gone unavailable because it's been a very popular sale. And but there are, especially Stampin' Blends are on sale for like $6.60 a pack. So there's a lot of those on there. There's some Stampin' Dimensionals on there. The paper trimmer I think is only like $16.60 and or something like that. It's a really good deal. It's on low inventory, but it's there for right now. So if you need any of that stuff, you know, go on over to Stampin' Up and make sure that you get to order that stuff. It's from now till December 1st, I think. And anyway, you'll want to do that. So I wanted to tell you that, and also there'll be a couple specials coming up the 1st of December, so I'll be on hopefully to tell you about that. I did get my pre-order for the new stuff that'll be in the catalog coming out in January, or like mini spring catalog, if that's what you want to call it. It goes from January to the end of April, and then that's when we bring out our new annual catalog. So I'm going to be showcasing that. In fact, I think I'm going to be doing a video of a reveal of it and just let you see some of the stuff that I've already not bought. And I'm also getting a few other things that I hadn't ordered when I ordered this that will be coming in. So it's going to trickle in a little bit, which is okay. So let's get down to the video and get that done. I know everybody's busy and I want to be able to get this out. Okay, let's turn the camera around and down. There we go. So there is the cards that we are making, and I am going to pull my video up so I can make sure that I kind of stay in line. I gotta turn my sound off on my computer. I forgot to do that. I don't want any echoing. Drives me crazy when it echoes. So the cards that I'm going to show you is done with Hobby Haven, and I just use small amounts of it. They're actually 2 by 3 inch pieces that I cut out of each paper. This is the front and back of this one. This one's front and back. This one's front and back. And so is this one. We have one more that I haven't done because there was 5 of them. And we're going to do another one out of this same pattern. So that is what they are. I do have the PDF. I do have the PDF. That's up on my Facebook page, Stamp Crazy VIP. You can go over there and snatch the PDFs over there. So that is that. And I also, I'll show you real quick, have a, I can't open it, but here's what our new mini catalog looks like for the spring. So this is what I was talking about. If you need one, you can let me know. I have plenty. And you see my name's on mine because I don't want to keep opening new catalogs and messing them up. So I can't open it right now, but I can show you the front of it and tell you that this will go live in January. So we have a little bit of time for it. So that's it. And now let's make these cards. I will tell you the dimensions, and I will show you the papers. If you haven't seen this, here are the papers. And this is what I've cut off things of. So there's this one with the peach. It's petal pink actually behind it. The books with the, I don't know what that is. Chunky confetti is what it looks like to me. Here's one for spa day. In the back of it. Isn't that cool? I love the back. And then here's for cooking. And that's the back. I love the green. I love greens. And then here is crafting. And it's got the little, like bubbles. I call them bubbles anyway. So that's the paper. I love the paper. I love the colors is what I love. So let's stack these up, and then you get all of these die cuts. I've made all these cards, and I still have tons of die cuts. That all comes in the paper pack, okay? So you have 5 different papers, double-sided, and you have two pages of die cuts. So I am going to take these out of the bag because we're going to have to find some to put on our cards. And I'll just let you see some of these all spread out so we can use them in a minute. We'll use them in a minute. So what I have here, I have for 2 cards. And the card bases, now they're cut the same on both cards. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and then folded for your card. So let's fold that. And we'll fold the other one as we go. That's petal pink. This is Coastal Cabana. I think that's what it is. Losing my train of thought here. Yeah, Coastal Cabana. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself, but I am. I think my brain's fried from thinking about Thanksgiving. I've already started making my stuff. My family's coming over tomorrow. My kids and their spouses and my grandkids and my one grandson's girlfriend and just all kinds of stuff. So here's our 2 card bases. And the next thing we're going to do is I have a piece of petal pink for this one. It's 5 1/4 by 4, and I have a piece of garden green for this one because I picked out colors that's in the cards that we are doing. So let's go ahead and glue this on. I'm glad that works because I forgot and left the lid off of it from yesterday, but it's in its holder, so that helps. So we'll just glue these in. So, is everybody fixing Thanksgiving dinner? Or are you going to family and friends? What's on your agenda? Or do you know what you would like to do? Or stay home and have a quiet day. I've done that before when family was busy. So now I have a piece for each one of these. I have basic white and basic beige. And that's going to go on this card, and this is going to go on this card, and I'm going to put them down at angles. Because I'm not stamping on any of this, I'm just going ahead and layering everything up. So let's go ahead and layer that, and I'll show you in a minute the stamp set and everything that goes with the Hobby Haven. And then banner sayings is what I'm used on all the words on the ones that you saw. And it comes actually with a banner punch that punches out 3 small banners. And I'll show you that too. So there we go. And this piece was cut 5 by 3 3/4. Now I do have an inside piece, and I'm going to go ahead and put it down. And I'm using white on this one and basic beige on the other. These are 5 1/4 by 4, I think, or close to it. Some of them's like 5 by 3 3/4, which I think is what this one is. I use both of them inside my cards. I just cut, when I've got paper that I've used stuff out of and I can cut these pieces for mats on my card, I do cut them and keep them so because they're fast to just pick up. I have a container that they're all in. by color family, actually, of the, how Stampin' Up! Has them as like the settles and wriggles and all that. So that one's a 5 1/4 by 4. But, you know, nobody's going to know what one you put in there for somebody else's card. Unless they're best friends and they show each other. And that's okay too. So wonderful, those are pretty good. So now we have this for these two matches. And we have this for this one. Because it matches. And I actually think what I want to do is turn this way. Yeah, that's how I want it. Okay, so now let's glue these. These are 2 by 3s, and this is 3 1/8, 2 1/8 by 3 1/8. So we just have that small border around. We glue them together. These are quick cards. They're fun because if you have somebody that likes sewing or different crafts there, you can do that. There's knitting and sewing and all that on there. And then you can also personalize them with that way with what their hobbies are or what they like. You know, we have the cooking one. We have, this is like a spa day, which would be really cute if you gave somebody a gift certificate for a spa day. And you could make this little card. This card is made a lot on Pinterest right now. With this paper, not necessarily this card. But on Pinterest, and just look up Stampin' Up! Hobby Haven DSP, and you can find a lot of ideas with it. Always helps when you have some ideas to look at for some inspiration. So we have a lot of green in this one, so that's why I picked that. So I'm going to put that like so. And what I want to do, they're just going to be glued on. We're not doing anything fancy with these. Just glue them down. This makes a fast card if you're in a hurry, which I'm always in a hurry. I'm always a day late and a dollar short when it comes to mailing my cards and stuff. So there we have that. Got little blue things all over my card. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on too. I like putting just the background paper on the back of it and then the pattern paper towards the front. It just makes a good focal point, I think. Not sure what you think, but it's a good my hand's in the way, sorry. It's just a good way to do it, I think. Now we're going to pick out some little like here we have a little, oh, that's a whole thing of bottles. I know we got some little bottles somewhere. See how many you get? You get tons of them. Tons. This would be cute with this one. I think I'll use that there. Now let me see if I can find me some little jars. I think I'll use the pincushion on the inside. Let's find some more stuff on here. They have all kinds. I know that because I've been through these 1,001 times. Trying to find, I know they've got, besides that border, we have, see what we have to go through to, oh, that might be pretty. It's got that border right there. I want the little spa thing though. If I can find one. If not, I'll go with the bigger one. The reason why I didn't pick it out before is because I just wanted you to see all of the stuff that's in here. I mean, there's just lots and lots and lots. So what do you think? It's like, Rita, just quit going through it. Just pick one. We're going to keep that out. Because I'm going through one more time and just looking. Coffee pots. I have a lot of coffee pots in here. Might be over here in this pile of stuff. Can you imagine all of this stuff was in there? On those 2 sheets. And it's just 2 sheets of cardstock pieces. Die cuts, I should say. But I do not see a small bottle. That's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut this there we go. And I think I'm just going to maybe pop that right there. And I made some are these the same color? No. Anyway, I have one for there. And then here's the punch that I used. Let me show you that real quick. There's the punch. And here are the stamps. This is what the stamp set looks like that goes with it. All these little sayings. And they come like this. So you can see that. And then the other, now I did not use the stamp set or the dies. I just used the paper, but this comes in a set. It comes in a suite that you could get all together. And this is the Hobby Creative Haven and the Creative Haven dies that comes with this suite, or you can just buy it in a bundle. You can buy them separately. But if you buy the suite, there's also these embellishments that come with it too. So we have all that. And I am going to get a scrap of, basic beige, because I have plenty. Let's see if this will do. And I hold this backwards so I can see it. When I punch it, it'll just punch them out like that. So I'm going to use one on this card also. So let's do our sayings. And I think I'm going to put on there, these are hard to read. What's this one say? Happy, what's this say? Doesn't say happy. I'm so grateful is what it says. So I'm going to put on there. They are so hard to read. And I hate to say that, but I'm saying it. I'm going to do happy birthday. And I'll do it on both of them. Yep, that'll work. So we're going to use both of these. So I'm going to stamp happy birthday on both of them. And I am going to use the early espresso. Just going to ink that up and stamp. There's a dot on there. So let's do that. There we go with our happy birthdays. And then we can stamp the inside in just a second. Let's put these on first. As soon as I can get a hold of all of it. Lots of stuff here. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to put it down with dimensionals right here. So let's just put that right there. And then I think I'm going to take my happy birthday and maybe, do I want to stick it up there or down here? I think I'm going to pop it up also with my dimensionals. And I have to say I love my regular size dimensionals better than the little ones. I don't know why, but I do. I always tend to go to those. So I'm going to stick that just right and under there and over to there. Whoops, let's get that down a little bit. He's like, well, I'm sticking wherever you're putting me because it's sticky. It goes up too far and it comes down too far. It's like Mama and Papa Bear. You can't get it just right. There we go. We'll put some gems on that in a second. So let's do this one. And I'm going to pop that up also. I always have to have some dimension. I don't know why, but I do. I like it. So we're going to put that down. And then we're going to bring the happy birthday, and we're going to put a couple dimensionals on it. Peel them off. And then I'm just going to take this, stick it right in under there, like so. Okay, now let's put some, well, let's stamp her inside. And I'm going to put on the inside, we did happy birthday. And then I've used it before, so I know it's down here somewhere. Here it is. Look at me straight in the eye. Wishing you good things. You always wish good things for someone on their birthday, right? So that's what I'm going to put on the inside of my card. So let's just ink it. I'm going to come right here. Put wishing you good things, and then we'll do that on the inside of this one. I do like these little sayings. I like that they're just kind of little petite sayings, and that I think they're cute. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, on here, I think it's under here, I'm going to take this little pin cushion, which matches that one right there, and put that on the inside. Just going to stick it right there by the saying. And then we'll put embellishments on it. And I think this one right here, I am going to take, don't want that one. I really don't want that pot. Does this match that greenery that's on there? I think I'm just going to take and maybe add some greenery or the thing I cut off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add that right in under there. I don't like the greenery. We'll use that on something else. And we're just going to glue this so it's flat inside our card. So now embellishments. We're going to take these embellishments and we're going to add to our card. I'm going to add the little pecan pie, I think, because that's got a lot of that in there. So let's just take it, and the whole thing keeps coming undone. Well, it's upside down now. There we go. It's going to land somewhere. That we're going to have to just turn over. Don't know why. Just wants to be contrary. And that's okay. So there's that one. And then on this one, I think I will do the... I think I'm going to go with these darker ones, and I'm going to use the bigger ones and see how that looks. And there, I turned it over again. Maybe that's just telling me to use this end, right? See if that works any better. Don't know if it will or not, but let's see. So, and there we have that one. So we did get it done, even though it was being contrary. Then I'm trying to put this together on the wrong end. So we use those. Let's get this out of the way. We have this little mess to clean up now. But here's our 2 cards that we did. Let's put that in a pile. Here's our 2 cards that we did. And then, of course, I have, and here's the ones with the books. This is also a sewing one. And this is the one with the cooking stuff. And here's the one with the couches and the plants, like just a house card. So there's all of the DSPs. And you can use them as bigger pieces. Like I said, go on Pinterest and look. There's a lot of cards made. I want to cut mine down and use smaller pieces and just kind of look at both sides of it, because each one of them is the front and back of the paper that I did. So with that being said, I think we're done today. It is Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve. So I hope that you get to enjoy your holiday tomorrow, whether you are hosting or going to family and friends' house. Just have a great time and just remember what you need to be grateful for and what you are grateful for and the things that's happened to you in the past year, and give thanks to the Lord for that, because, you know, He's what makes all that right for us. So with all that being said, I just want to tell you to not forget, I'll be on Saturday if you're not doing anything. It will be a pre-recorded video, and it'll be my Simply Saturday. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and get the notifications so that you'll know when I'm coming on. I will be doing an unboxing of stuff that I just got so that you can see it. And that'll probably happen Friday when I have more time. So I'll get that out. I'm not going to play with it until then. I have lots to do since I'm hosting my family. There'll be 11 of us here, I think. And but I'm hosting my family, so I really need to get things done. I have my turkeys cooked and ready to go, but I got a lot of other things I want to do tonight. I'm going to make 4 pies and get my sweet potatoes ready and coleslaw ready and just all kinds of stuff. So, but whatever you guys are doing, have a great time doing it. And don't forget to take time to be creative and, you know, try the little cards I did. You can use any kind of DSP. Great way to use DSP up. So I hope you use this idea, and I will see you soon. Have a great day and a great holiday. Bye-bye.